plates are not washed, and then you start shouting. That's when they will see us. You know, I told you I don't want to join in this thing. You say I should come. Me, I will say it the way it is. So the plates will not be washed.
Anytime I tell you that, oh, I want to go to my friend's place, or when I go to buy something, I'm not back by no in less than 30 minutes. You start panicking and start looking for me. I mean, I did not know. I did not know.
No, the thing is,
stand at the gate. There was one day she wore two different slippers.
you hear a lot of things. You need to be security cautious. Yes, thank you for that word. You understand me? So most times I time you, knowing fully where I said go and get me this in the next house or in the next bus stop. I expect you to be back, maybe in 20 minutes time, and then 25 minutes time you're not back. You expect me to sit down and watch? It is impossible. I will stand up, my dear. I will stand up, yo.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cath Ellis channel. Today is a very special episode because I have someone incredibly dear to my heart joining us. She's not just my mother, but a very incredible inspiration when it comes to wisdom, strength, and standing tall as a woman. I'll let you know that she actually, started and pushed me to start this YouTube channel, and I forced her to do this with me. So, Mom, welcome. This is my mother, my confidant, and my number one fan. I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, dear.
Okay, today is my first mini talk show, and we're going to be talking about, some advices that, young girls should hear and to help them in future. So, Mom, you're going to be sharing with us some of your wisdom things I've been blessed with all my life. Come on. I got my questionnaires. You're gonna be asking some questions.
Put me on the spotlight.
You're gonna be asking some questions.
What question do you have for me?
What was it like growing up? Because
growing up, in fact, is wonderful. Let me see, because during our time, we didn't have this kind of privileges that you guys are having right now. But at the same time, we had a nice time growing up. There were no insecurities during our time, and during our time you can easily go to your neighbor's house when your mom is going out, and then she would say, okay, when you come back from school you can stay in the neighbor's house, wait for me. And growing up, it's not just one parent that actually corrects children. If you do something that is not good on your way coming, some parents will even start dealing with you even before your mom will, come. And then when your mommy now asks what happened, your mommy will just join the crowd and start dealing with you. So that's just it anyway. So growing up, it was fun. It wasn't, we're not restricted. Unlike now that parents are so scared to send their children on an errand. When you send your children on an errand, you are scared. There were no things like that at all.
okay, since you had all that freedom, why is it that anytime I tell you that, oh, I want to go to my friend's place, or when I go to buy something, I'm not back by in less than 30 minutes, you start panicking and start looking for me? I mean, I did not know. I did not know.
No, the thing is,
stand at the gate. There was one day she wore two different slippers. And I left the house around 6:30, and I came back around. I was not back by 7 because the place they delayed me and stuff like that. This mom was outside panicking.
you wouldn't blame me. Like I said, growing up, we had more freedom. When you hear a lot of things that is happening. I've had a case where a mother sent the child to go and buy bread in the next house, and then the child never came back till today. That is not our portion in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So when you hear a whole lot of things, you watch some certain things on TikTok, on Facebook, you hear a lot of things, you need to be security cautious. Yes, thank you for that word. And then parents don't need to wait until it's too late to actually look for the children, because when you act early, you nip it at the nick of time. You understand me? So most times I time you, knowing fully where I said, go and get me this in the next house or in the next bus stop. I expect you to be back maybe in 20 minutes time. And then 25 minutes time, you're not back. You expect me to sit down and watch. It is impossible. I will stand up, my dear. I will stand up, yo.
So I left secondary school. My teachers in school, they had all of them. I think, if not all, like at least 70% of them had my mom's number. If I'm not back, maybe school closes by 3:30, and I'm not back. Maybe like it takes me like at least 20 minutes to get home. So this man will time me. Once I'm not back, she'll start calling everybody in school. Where is Catherine?
Your teachers, they know me now. In fact, I remember when you were writing your WAEC.
Yeah.
You know the time extended.
Yeah,
I
tutorials.
think, because of the tutorials. So they said from you guys supposed to close by 3:30, and then because of the tutorials, they started closing by 6. There are times maybe the teachers, maybe the chemistry teacher or the math teacher extend it to 6:30. They know.
Exactly.
Once they just see my call like this, they will start shouting, catering! They will not pick
She
the call.
even said I should not go for history again. I should study by myself at home.
You won't really blame me like your teachers. They know. In fact, I remember most times you will tell me it's only your name they usually call in the school. And you and so, like about 3 other girls like that. They will be like, your mommy will soon call now. You had better hurry up.
They will be pursuing me.
They will be, you know.
My vice principal, she
And
will
then-
pursue and be pursuing me. Your mom must not call me. I'm timing you and then before your mom start calling me.
And before you know, bam, my call has entered.
And it's not as if she's calling you, she's talking with the camera. Where is my daughter? Where is she? I'm not saying her. What? Hey.
No. That is why you are very disciplined. There's no one that sees you that wouldn't say, wow, this. I'm not trying to say that. It's only when you monitor your children excessively that is when they are disciplined. But as parents, we should, check what our children are doing at intervals. We shouldn't just, let them just do whatever thing they like because it is not yet time. By the time they become an adult, then you can now, even as I am now, my mom still checks up on me. How much more a baby like this? So you are still a baby, whether you like it or not, you are still a baby. Even in the university, right now that you are in the university, I still call to check. Are you actually doing the right thing? Because a lot of things are happening in school right now, which you are privileged enough to be in a private universities. But we went to federal schools. We know what students usually do when they're in school. So you see a lot of them for a whole semester, they won't be in the school. And then at the end of the day, they will come in, they will say, I'll give you money, do this for me, do that for me. You see a child graduating, they don't have anything upstairs. It's not supposed to be so at all. Then you now see someone carrying a very good result and then they can't cease to get a job, in as much as there are not a lot of job opportunity in the country. But if you are actually very good at what you do, some people wouldn't let you go no matter what. So I would just advise parents out there to not just, and another thing again is this, you will be a bad parent. You'll be a bad parent each time you are monitoring them, because they will see you as somebody who is very wicked. This woman will not even allow me to rest. Look at the way she's looking at me now. No, as parents, right now, our children sees us as wicked parents, especially those of us that actually talk, that actually see everything and correct everything. They see us as wicked, as being tough, not allowing them to mingle with friends. You'll be a bad mother right now. But like I always tell her, I'm ready to take up that title as the bad mother, wicked mother. But years to come, not even few months to come, you get to understand why I usually put you in check. I check every move and I will keep checking, not only you, but your siblings as well. So as parents, don't be scared of them thinking you are bad, because it's one of the things that makes some parents, they don't want to talk. They want to be on the good side of the children. If you always want to be on their good side, you realize that they'll be doing a whole lot that you are thinking is love you are showing them. at the end of the day, they will miss out on the things they are supposed to get from you as a parent. And not even only that, in as much as we are checking them, also allow them to pass through life as well. Let them make their own mistakes and then correct themselves. It's just like what I was telling her. I told you that I'm not going to be giving you some things when you are going back to school, because I need you to know how to keep your things, not after buying some certain things and then you can do your face anyhow you want. If I have bought kettle, for example, and then you spoil the kettle, my dear, you spoil it, I am not going to replace it. When you go to school, you go and borrow. Please, can I have your kettle? And then they will give you the history of your life. Next time when I buy something, you know how to, value it and actually keep it well. So which other questions do you have for me?
Okay. That kettle was not my fault. But she's not replacing it, so I'll just speak hands for that word.
Which other question do you have for me? I have a place to go to now.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
So, what is your advice to teenage girls out there my age?
Well, teenage girls your age, my advice to them is let them be patient. Let them be patient. In as much as I encourage you to actually start your YouTube channel, your TikTok channel, that shouldn't take the place of your studies. Some of them will say education is a scam. Education is not a scam. Because if education is a scam, you won't be doing this. You won't be able to put this through. You've actually been outstanding. So my advice to everyone out there, all the teenagers out there, is that they should not put the first things last and then put last first. What I mean by that is that the education should come first. And every other thing is just an addition. In as much as you are doing your YouTube channel, you are doing your TikTok channel, just give it your 10%. At your leisure time is when you should vlog. Then when you are done reading, at your leisure time, like I said, that is when you should do that. So you should spend 70% or 80% with your studies. Ensure that you graduate with a very good result, and every other thing will be added. So this one should just be by the side, and every other thing, and anyone that has phone, because I notice that a lot of youths, what they do is to press their phone from morning till night. Their mother will say, go and wash plates. Mommy, I'm coming. Mommy, I'm coming. Probably you will go somewhere, and then when you are back, the plates are not washed, and then you start shouting. That's when they will see us. I told you I don't want to join in this thing. You say I should come. Me, I will say it the way it is. So the plates will not be washed. What would you expect me to do? I used to tell her, I will disgrace you. I will call you outside, and everybody will know what is going on. So if you know what is good for you, put your phone down, read, give yourself 3 to 4 hours to study, even if now that you're on holidays. Studying is not meant to be only when you are in school. Now that you're on holidays, download your scheme of work. What is that thing? What do you call it?
Course compact.
Course compact. Kind of English they speak these days. We need to speak it. It's scheme of work. We usually say it that time. You download it. You start reading ahead. Every day, you make sure that before you vlog, before you do your TikTok, before you do anything, assist your mom. Now that you're on holiday, let your parents feel it that you are on holidays. And after that, then read, study. Don't say because you are on halls, you will not study. My dear, study. Because when you study, you are ahead. It's you who fails to plan, plans to fail. So when you stop studying, your brain will start shutting down. But when you study every day, your body will get used to it. Even when you've not studied, your body will be telling you are missing out something. And then when you spend like 3 or 4 hours to study, then you can now say, okay, you vlog. Then when you resume back to school, you will do it only on weekends when you are less busy.
Alright, Mom, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
Okay, guys, that's not all, guys. Just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out. There'll be lots more good topics coming up that you guys really need to hear, but I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag. And I'm more surprised she even spoke good English because she's not really like this. Don't worry, you guys will get to know as time goes on. She's
Okay, are you
a
trying to say that I'm a comedian?
Yes, so
As a Delta woman, what do you expect?
you will see the pigeon self. It's really wole. So yes, guys. So as time goes on, you guys to get to know more topics, talk about independency. As a woman, you got to be independent, stand on your own, and be able to have your own money. Command respect, that kind of thing. You go see
Things
them now.
I usually tell you. Don't worry.
Exactly. You guys will see. Bye.
Bye, guys.